We had been planning our first golf tournament. And as the Harbor Town course progressed, Charlie Price started saying, Charles, your first tournament has got to be there. So we debated it, and finally we decided to try to speed up the completion of the course, speed up the completion of the Harbor Town clubhouse, which got its toilet seats the day before the tournament started. That was the first great volunteer year. People were taking the young golf pros in their houses because the purse was only $20,000 for the winter then, and the bottom half of the field got nothing. And so these guys were broke. Arnold Palmer had showed up to our great delight, but he hadn't won anything in 2 years. And Sports Illustrated had said the age of Palmer's over, and it had a commemorative edition of Sports Illustrated on the great Palmer years, which they put in the past. And so he was second. And we didn't have anything against the guy who was first, but we really wanted Arnold to win. Oh, dear God, let Arnold win. Prayers going up that had gone up from hearts that hadn't been praying for months. Well, as Arnold moved by the third day into the lead, sports writers from all over the country that had been invited in vain by John Smith to come, and they had not even responded to the letters, all of a sudden started phoning, okay, you said you would get us a hotel room and an excellent wine, and say, we're on the plane, we're coming down, we'll be there tonight. What do we do with all these people? A great writer from Sports Illustrated came down, and his story of the day Arnie made Jack's course his own, and described the Harbor Town course as one of the 25 best golf courses in the world, just set things rolling.
Charles was a brilliant visionary who had an incredible curiosity about things, even things that he didn't really understand, like golf.
Dad, when he was up at Yale and doing all the research for down here, he was used to everybody bragging that golf started in New York, okay? That the first golf club was in New York.
I'd gotten really provoked 5 years before when a book was published which showed the Apple Tree Gang up in Yonkers, New York in 1896 as having been the birthplace of American golf. So
Well, being a proud Southerner, he had heard rumors that possibly there had been a golf club that had been founded about 30 years after the golf club in Scotland, the first golf club in Scotland. So my dad actually hired a researcher.
His name is Laurie Octolani from St. Andrews.
A marvelous man who had been honorary professional in St. Andrews. His father had been honorary professional. His grandfather had been honorary professional. And he knew everything there was to know about golf in Scotland.
They found out that the first golf club in America was established in Charleston, South Carolina.
So my dad was very, very pleased to have found out that golf truly did have its heritage in this country in South Carolina.
Who would have thought about the heritage of golf being centered on an island off the coast of South Carolina?
And so that then basically created the name The Heritage, which he says South Carolina can proudly claim as the first state to have a golf club.
And the reason that there are tartan jackets is a parade with the bagpipers playing, and last year's champion is bagpiped in. It's all Scottish tradition.
And South Carolina's got a great spirit, and that's one reason that golf and the RBC heritage fits in so well.
It really isn't just a local story.
And the economic impact has been over $100 million.
It's the biggest professional sporting event in the state.
It's just a great vibe. Everybody's so excited.
Getting out there and seeing the golf at play.
Amazing to see all these great players here.
It's a tight golf course. You know, you're up close and personal.
You're right up there with them.
Just a lot of excitement in the air.
A chance for us to get back together. It's a beautiful day.
Everybody's just in a good mood.
Seeing that Sunday afternoon crowd, the energy, and being able to crown a champion.
Harbortown is the family paradise.
We love the tournament time.
Everybody's smiling, nobody's unhappy, and at the right moments, everybody is 100% quiet, which is a very nice thing to see every now and then.
It has been a community involvement from the beginning.
It takes really the entire community to put that on and for it to be successful.
If I reach out to the community, yes is the answer. What's the question?
All Steve has to do is ask, and we'll move mountains to make it happen.
Our electrician is calling Palma Electric, that's calling Hargrave, that's calling Spectrum. It's like, let's get it done.
Takes us 2.5 months to put it together, and takes us 3 days to tear it down.
This time of year, it's got to be ready for Heritage.
We get a chance to do something that the whole world gets to see.
It's like a symphony where everybody's buying in with this common goal of having this be the special event that it is, and it's so much fun to be a part of.
It's a sense of pride. It's a sense of ownership, if you will.
Sea Pines is only second to Augusta National in terms of their favorite course to play.
You know, obviously the Masters is the big tournament, but the Heritage is the week that they want to all go to.
I love the Lowcountry. I think it's beautiful. I love South Carolina. This is one of my favorite golf courses to play.
Southern hospitality goes a long way.
I don't know if it's just the type of people that are attracted to Hilton Head, but they are givers. They are volunteers.
You know, the volunteers are our biggest supporters.
It's a fun group of people. There's a joyfulness in it.
And everybody is volunteering for one reason, to give back.
And that's why we have volunteers that have been here 20, 25 years.
And of course, the purpose of the tournament is to give back to the community. It is a fundraiser.
The whole point of the Heritage Classic Foundation and all those involved, we go by championing charities and lifting lives.
There's something about the Heritage that just keeps the people coming and watching and wanting to be a part of it.
I think Charles would be extremely proud of where we are with the RBC Heritage today.
He would be so proud of what is here. He would be so proud of the tournament. His nephew now runs the tournament. He would still say it's his heart.
I don't have to do what I do. I get to do what I do. And, you know, and it's one of those things that love what you do and do what you love. I love going to work every day for something that's as important to this community, the state, and it's, I'm proud and honored, and it's a team effort, no doubt about it, but I'm glad to be a part of something as special as this.